Today's video is going to be talking mainly about the hopeful up and coming Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Yeah, my view on the movie is as long as it keeps that suspenseful, jumpy atmosphere that all the games seem to have had. Apart from the fourth one, I didn't really play 4. I only played a bit of the demo and that used to keep crashing on me. The main thing that I hope that they do keep is that they really do keep that it will come out of nowhere. They will get you for anything. Anytime you make a mistake, you're dead. Hopefully they keep that bit in. Yeah. The director that they've got is Gil Keenan, whatever you want to say. He's the guy that did this year's Poltergeist remake movie. A few people don't like it. Some people do, some people don't. Yeah. The guy that created it he is helping write the script for it. He is keeping up to it. So this is unscripted, by the way. This is all off the top of my head from what I read. They have been dropping suspenseful things like a bit of a car crash, and there is a plush Freddy in there, or a Fred bear, something sat on the back seat of the car. I will put the picture in at the end so you can see that one for yourself. I will put that one in. No one really knows much about it apart from the fact that they keep putting in little teases. They put Gil has been putting out little tweets here and there. Some of them like should I buy this teddy for my daughter or stuff like that. It's like, no, I wouldn't. Especially if it's one of those ones where it hides its face. It's goes like that and it just pulls its skin off and all you can see is the skull underneath. There's a lot of blood. It's not exactly a good move if you wanted to get that for your kid, especially if you unless you really wanted to be psychologically scarred. Me, on the other hand, this is something that I would like to interject, which pulls away from the movie angle, because I really don't know a lot about the movie apart from the fact that some people do think that it would keep along the same lines of where you've got the security guy, that it has to then do that, it works nights and all of that junk that goes with it, and that you have to keep flashing your flashlight across to make sure you do that, make sure that you check there's enough power on the pad to run the doors and the lights. But I really do not know. If it stays along that line, that would be good, but this would tie in. Me and a few people think that Five Nights at Freddy's would make a perfect scare maze or dark ride. If you know what scare maze is, well, scare maze mainly is stuff that they put out at Halloween. Stuff where you walk in and you've got actors dressed in suits trying to scare the shit out of you. That would be fucking epic. That really would be epic, just to see something like that. A dark ride where you jump into the car, you go through, you've got like a gun or a flashlight, you go through on a magnetic track, pulls you along, you go in, and it's just like, you've got characters or animatronics jumping out at you all over the place. You zap it with your light or you laser gun and you get scores or whatever. That would be pretty good. If you've done like the interactive rides, like over here we've got one, Alton Towers Duel, where it's basically like the Doll's House Strikes Back, where you've got to go through, you shoot everything that's got little blinking lights on it and everything. That would be pretty cool. Having a dark ride style like that would make it really good. That would bring that IP across to a wider audience. Yeah, the scare maze probably would scare the crap out of more people, especially if you've got someone dressed up like Golden Freddy or Springtrap or anything that can really do damage to you. Anything that could damage you would really psychologically shit you up for a little while, especially if you get the proper jump scares where they do bounce out at you and they grab you. That would be really good. I don't quite know how that would work. I don't really know what parks would pick that up, but then again, Alton Towers Thought Park being Merlin Entertainment, they do like to bring in big ones because they do have Saw the ride down at Thorpe. They've got the Saw maze. So yeah, that is quite good. Or Saw Alive, I think as well. We've got it somewhere. I'm not quite sure. Don't know where's got the. I don't know whether it's Saw Alive this year or not. Not quite certain. And I know that there are a few places that have got things that could possibly be a bit like that. Because up Reading we've got in Blackpool nearby we've got Passage del Terra, and a few people have been thinking maybe if Blackpool and Passage got together and they did a Five Nights at Freddy's or FNAF special, that would bring a lot more people in, especially if you could do a bit of cosplay and get some mad furries about who could easily dress up and like cracking people around, you know. That would rock. I'm not quite certain how this would go, but for the movie I really do hope it brings out a really good one. It's going to be scary for certain. Not quite sure whether it's going to be a flat out though, because quite a few people don't like them because a lot of them turn to flat outs half the time now. Right, a flat out is basically where it goes really well and then it just plateaus and then it goes and then turns to shit. Basically, that's a flat out. So it could be good, could be bad, not quite certain. It will rock though, especially if they really bring this out. But yeah, to me, I would like to see either a dark ride or a scare maze made with the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise ideas. That would rock. I'm not quite sure how other people think. If you have any ideas, yeah, comment below, because it's always appreciated. I might make a follow-up video on this one once I've got more information on the movie and things, because all I've been able to do is find a few things out on IMDb, which says not a lot. It just says Scott is writing the script for it and that Gil is the director. There's not a lot there, that's it. No one knows when the release date is. People are thinking that it's most likely going to be Halloween next year, so that would be cool. But if you've got any ideas, yeah, comment them down below. I will, as soon as I am finished rambling, I will stick that picture up right after this.